Welcome back everyone. Today we are continuing our epic adventure. And Dad promised we are finally talking about dinosaurs.
Hold your T-Rex, buddy. We are not quite there yet. Before dinosaurs roamed the earth, there was a super long story about how tiny cells evolved into complex creatures. That's what today's episode is all about.
Fine, but there to be some cool creatures in this one, please.
Oh, trust me, there will be. Now, let's dive in. Alright, so last time we left off with protocells, those tiny bubbles of life. Over time, these cells figure out something genius: teamwork. Instead of working alone, some cells started sticking together to form multicellular organisms.
Like Avengers team, but way tinier.
Exactly. These cells were like, hey, if we work together, we can be bigger, stronger, and do way cooler stuff. It's like if you teamed up with your friends to build the biggest Lego tower ever.
Cool. So what did these cell teams build?
At first, pretty simple stuff, like blobs and jelly-like creatures that just floated around in the water. But then they started getting creative, building things like mouths, fins, and eyes to help them survive. They were basically leveling up.
Wait, Dad, what are those? They look like aliens.
They do. These were some of the first complex creatures in Earth's oceans. They had weird shapes, tentacles, and even armor. One of the coolest was the trilobite. Think of it as the ancient ancestor of crabs and insects.
So crabs are basically ancient ocean warriors.
Sure, let's go with that. And don't forget the first predators. These guys started the whole eat or be eaten game, which made everything evolve even faster. Suddenly, everyone wanted to grow bigger, faster, and smarter to survive.
So it's like an underwater race to become the best creature. This is getting good.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, fish in the water is one thing, but how did they end up on land? Is something dared them to do it?
Not exactly, but I like the idea. Around 400 million years ago, some fish started exploring shallow waters. They developed strong fins that helped them move around in the mud. Eventually, these fins turned into legs and voila, the first animals crawled onto land.
So they just decided to leave the ocean one day. Sounds fishy.
Nice pun. But it was not a quick decision. Land had plenty of foods and fewer predators. So it made sense for some creatures to evolve and try their luck on solid ground. These early land explorers were the ancestors of amphibians, kind of like today's frogs and salamanders.
Wow, those bugs are huge. What's going on?
Welcome back to the Carboniferous period. Back then, the air had way more oxygen than today, which allowed insects to grow super big. Think dragonflies with wingspans as wide as your arms.
I'm glad bugs aren't big that anymore. Imagine swatting one of those.
Yeah, we would need a cricket bat instead of a fly swatter. But these giant bugs were a big deal. because they were some of the first animals to dominate the land. Then, about 300 million years ago, reptiles showed up. These guys had a special superpower. They could lay eggs with hard cells. That meant they didn't need water to reproduce anymore. So they could live pretty much anywhere on land.
Wait, eggs were their superpower? That's kind of excellent.
Nice one. And this reptile set the stage for something even bigger, the age of dinosaurs. But we will save that for the next episode.
Finally, dinosaurs are coming the next time. Best episode ever. I cannot wait to see.
And and that's how life went from tiny cells to complex creature ruling the land. But the story is far from over. Next time we will meet the ultimate land rulers, the dinosaurs.
Don't miss it. Like, share, subscribe, and let us know your favorite part of today's episode. See you
Next time. And remember, every creature, even you, has a little bit of that ancient stardust magic inside them.